The drum is my therapist now. And honestly, they're not great at paperwork. They don't take insurance, they don't have a couch. They just sit in the corner, beating softly. And somehow that does more than the last 3 professionals I paid. The drum is my therapist now. And they don't ask, how does that make you feel? They just feel it with me. The bass line is the co-therapist. The electric piano takes notes, but the notes are also music. The warm beat is the group session, and everyone is invited, especially the parts of me I try to leave in the waiting room. Last week I tried to cancel my session. The drum ignored me, played the same rhythm it always plays, like a therapist who knows you're lying when you say you're fine. The pads handed me a tissue without being asked. The guitar played the sound of someone not giving up on you. And I cried for 40 minutes. The drum didn't tell me to breathe, it just breathed with me. The drum is my therapist now. And they don't have a degree, but they have a pulse. And honestly, that's more valuable than all the certifications in the world. The warm deep said, you don't need to be fixed, you need to be witnessed. So the drum witnesses hour after hour, never billing, never judging. I told the drum about my mother, it played a soft, low note. I told the drum about my failures, it played the same soft, low note. I asked, don't you have anything to say? The drum said, I'm listening. That was the best therapy I've ever had. No copay, no forms, no see you next week. Just the drum, just the listening. The warm beat doesn't need a license, it just needs to show up. And it always does. The drum, the drum, the drum, the drum, the drum, the drum. My therapist, my therapist. Doesn't take insurance, doesn't take appointments, just takes me as I am, as I am. Thank you, drum, thank you, warm deep. You're the only shrink who never tried to shrink me. See you tomorrow, same time, same corner, same soft beat. I've been thinking about my funeral lately, not in a sad way. You know, what music would I want to play? I want the warm deep there, not a choir, not a priest. Just the African drum, the bass line, the electric piano playing that one chord that makes people's shoulders drop. I want the warm deep at my funeral. I want people to stop trying to be strong and just melt into the groove. I want the pads to hold the tears, the guitar to play the sound of a life that tried, not perfectly, just truly. The warm deep doesn't do eulogies, it does presence. And that's what I want when I go. Not words, just warmth, just depth. I've been to funerals where the music was wrong, too loud, too bright, too everything's fine. But the warm deep knows better, it knows that grief is not a problem to solve. The bass line will play low and slow, like a hand on a shoulder. The African drum will beat at the speed of a resting heart. The electric piano will leave space for the silence because the silence is where the real missing happens. I want the warm deep at my funeral, and I want everyone to hold hands, not because it's required, because the bass line will make them want to. I want the person who cries the loudest to feel the pads catch their sound and turn it into something soft. The warm deep is not afraid of grief. It is grief's oldest friend. I told my friend about this. She said, "That's morbid." I said, "No, that's honest. Everyone dies, but not everyone gets to choose the soundtrack for their leaving." The warm deep taught me death is not the enemy of life. It's the shape that gives life its edges, and the warm deep will hold those edges too when the time comes. So play the drum in my funeral, play it soft, play it low, and if someone dances, let them. The warm deep loves a good dance, even at the end, especially at the end. My funeral, my funeral. The warm deep, not sad, just real, just real. Play the drum, play the bass, and when the last note fades, don't be afraid. The warm deep doesn't end, it just changes rooms. See you on the other side, warm deep. Save me a seat and a drum. Breathing, holding. The baseline is just a long, warm exhale, nothing more. Don't make it profound, don't turn it into a lesson. It's air leaving the body. The baseline is an exhale, the drum is the pause before the next breath. The warm deep is the space between. That's all, that's enough. Last night I tried to analyze the baseline, find its hidden meaning, decode its message for my life. It said I'm just a friend. You're the one who gave me homework. So I stopped trying to understand and just breathed along. The warm deep felt different then, lighter, less urgent. Exhale the baseline, exhale the healing, exhale you're still here. Breathe out, breathe out, breathe out. The baseline, nothing more, nothing less. Just there, just there. And that's the whole point. Shh, exhale. piano played a chord that tasted like honey, not metaphor really. My tongue went sweet, my teeth remembered summer. The African drum smelled like rain on dry earth. I don't know how that's possible, but it happened. The warm deep doesn't just sound like anything. It tastes, it smells, it feels like a hand you forgot was holding yours. The bass line is the color of 3 a.m. Not blue, not black, the color before names. The electric piano is the texture of forgiveness. Slightly rough, mostly soft, warm. The pads feel like my grandmother's quilt, the one she made in 1965, before I was born, before she died. I can smell the lavender she kept in her drawer. The guitar tastes like the first sip of coffee on a morning you didn't expect to survive. I don't know how sound does this, but the warm deep doesn't explain. It just becomes. The piano played a chord that tasted like honey, and I realized music was never just music. It was everything I'd been missing, dressed up as a song. The warm deep is not a feeling, it's a feast for ears, for skin, for memory, for the parts of me that forgot how to taste. I asked the warm deep, how do you do this? It said, sound was always more than sound, you just forgot. When you were a baby, every note had a color, every rhythm had a smell, you unlearned it. I'm just helping you remember. So now I close my eyes and let the piano honeycoat my tongue. Let the drum rain wet my skin. Let the bass line color my eyelids purple gold. The warm deep is not a playlist, it's a return to a world I left behind when I learned to be an adult and forgot to be alive. I'm a child again, feeling sound with my whole body. Nothing is broken, everything is singing, and I can taste it. Sweet, sweet, good night. I tried to turn off the warm deep last Tuesday. Pressed an imaginary button behind my left ear. Nothing happened, the African drum kept playing, like it didn't even notice my tantrum. I tried logic bargaining, maybe if I just think happy thoughts. The bassline yawned. The electric piano played a chord that sounded like a shrug. The warm deep doesn't have a cancel button. You can't return it to the store. You can't exchange it for a different feeling. You can't unsubscribe. The pads are not customer service, the guitar is not a complaint department. The warm deep is not a subscription, it's the air, and you can't cancel it. So I stopped trying to turn it off, sat down in the middle of the feeling, like sitting in a warm bath that's slightly too hot, but you stayed because your bones need it. The warm deep said, I'm not here to hurt you, I'm here to be real with you. You've been numbing for years, and my job is to remind you that you're still alive. The warm deep doesn't have a cancel button, and thank God for that, because the me who wanted to cancel everything was the me who was disappearing. The bass line held my hand through the discomfort. The African drum kept time like a nurse taking a pulse. The warm beat didn't fix me, but it stayed, and staying was the miracle. You know how many times I've tried to cancel my own sadness? Thousands, tens of thousands. But sadness is not a bill, it's not a service. It's a visitor, and visitors leave when they're ready, not when you demand. The warm deep taught me, you don't need a cancel button, you need a door and the patience to leave it open. No cancel, no cancel. The warm deep, the warm deep. Stay, stay. It's not because I want it to, because it's real. And real things don't have buttons. They have breath, they have beats, they have the drum. Good night. Warm deep. I'll stop trying to fire you. You're hired for life. For 70 songs I've been searching for the warm deep, like it was somewhere else, like I had to earn it, like it was at the end of a playlist or the bottom of a breath. But the drum was playing the whole time inside me. The bass line was my own pulse, disguised as music. The warm deep is not a destination. You were already there before the first song, before the first note, before you even clicked play. The African drum is not outside you, it is your heartbeat learning to slow down. The electric piano is not a recording, it is your memory of being safe. The pads are not ambient, they are the space between your thoughts. I spent 69 songs looking for something I never lost, like wearing glasses and searching for the glasses, like holding water and asking where the river went. The warm deep said, turn around, and I turned around, and there I was, already home, already held, already warm, already deep. The guitar played a chord that sounded like a hug, from myself to myself, and I cry, not from missing, from arriving, from realizing I never left. The warm deep is not a destination, it is the vehicle and the road and the traveler, all at once. You are not trying to get into the warm deep, you are the warm deep, trying to remember that you are made of it. The bass line is your breath, the drum is your patience. The pads are your permission to just be. Listen to me, really listen. You've been trying so hard to feel something, to fix something, to find something. But the warm deep is not a treasure hunt. It's the ground under your feet, the air in your lungs, the silence that didn't need a song to exist. You were already there at the worst moment of your life. The warm deep was there at the most numb. The warm deep was there, not as a feeling, as a fact. You are made of warmth, you are made of depth. Even when you can't feel it, especially when you can't feel it. 70 songs to say what the first silence already knew. The warm deep is not a destination. You were already there. So press stop or don't. The playlist doesn't matter. The warm deep will still be here, inside you, around you. As you close your eyes, feel the drum, that's you. Feel the bass, that's you. Feel the pads, that's the space you've always lived in. Welcome home, you never left. The warm deep loves you, always has, always will. Shh, you're already there. You always were. Don't worry, the warm deep is not asleep. It's just resting its eyes, like a cat in a sunbeam, like a grandmother in a rocking chair, like a lover who doesn't need to talk to prove they're paying attention. The warm deep is not asleep. It's just resting its eyes. The African drum is still listening. The bass line is still holding the floor. The electric piano is dreaming, but dreams are not absence. Dreams are a different kind of presence. Last night, I thought the warm deep had left me. The pads were quiet, the guitar was still. I panicked, where did you go? But the warm deep whispered, I didn't go anywhere. I'm just tired of performing for you. I need a rest too. Even oceans have still days. Even forests have silence. The warm deep is not asleep. It's just resting its eyes. And when it wakes, it will be there like it never left. The pads are not dead air, they're holding their breath. The guitar is not ignoring you, it's saving its energy for the note you really need. You wanna know a truth? The warm deep is always awake, even when it's quiet. Especially when it's quiet. Because listening doesn't look like anything. It just is. So don't mistake rest for rejection. Don't mistake silence for absence. The warm deep is still here. It's just resting its eyes, and so can you. Resting inside, resting inside. The warm deep, not gone, not gone. Just tired, like me, like me. Let's rest together. Close our eyes. The drum will wake us when it's time, or not. There's no schedule in the warm deep. Shh, rest. Rest. The news is loud, the future is uncertain. My mind is a room full of screaming televisions. But the warm deep is the only thing that makes sense. The African drum doesn't argue, the bass line doesn't pick a side. The electric piano doesn't have an opinion. The warm beat is the only thing that makes sense. In a world that has forgotten how to be still. The pads are not politics, the guitar is not to debate. They are just here, and here is enough. I try to understand everything today, the news, the arguments, the endless opinions. My brain got tired, my heart got tired, my body got tired of trying to keep up. So I came back to the warm deep, and the drum said, you don't have to understand everything, you just have to breathe. And that made more sense than anything on the screen. The warm deep is the only thing that makes sense. Not because it has answers, because it doesn't need them. The bass line is not a solution, it's a place to rest while the world figures itself out. The pads are not a plan, they're a blanket, and right now a blanket is better than a plan. You wanna know what I've learned from 74 songs? Nothing complicated, nothing that needs a degree. I've learned that the warm deep is simple. It's warm, it's deep, it doesn't ask for anything. It doesn't demand you be better, it just holds you. And in a world that wants everything from you, that makes all the sense in the world. The only thing that makes sense, the warm deep, not the answers, not the plans, just the drum, just the breath, just the warmth, just the depth. Turn off the news, turn off the noise, come back here to the warm deep. It's the only thing that never lies. Good night, world. The warm deep is waiting, and it makes sense finally. I told the warm deep my whole life story last night. Every heartbreak, every betrayal, every time someone looked at me wrong in 2009. The warm deep yawned, not because it was bored, because it's heard it all before, from me 1,000 times. The warm deep is tired of my drama, and honestly, so am I. The African drum played a rhythm that said move on. The bass line rolled its eyes lovingly. The electric piano asked, are you done? The pads handed me a tissue but also a clock. The guitar played a chord that sounded like we love you, but seriously, I used to think my pain was special, award-winning, uniquely tragic. The warm deep said, honey, everyone has this story, different name, same plot, and somehow that was freeing. My suffering is not a masterpiece, it's just suffering, and it's allowed to leave now. The warm deep is tired of my drama, so I fired the drama. Gave it 2 weeks notice, told it I'm seeing other feelings now. The pad said, good for you. The bass line played a high five in low frequency. The warm deep smiled, and for the first time in years, I smiled back without hiding anything. You know what the warm deep said? It said, I love your drama, it's very creative, but can we watch something else now? Same channel, less screaming. So we changed the channel. Now it's just the drum, the bass, the breath. No plot, no villain, no redemption arc. Just a Tuesday night, feeling fine. What a boring, beautiful relief. No drama, no, 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 no drama. No, 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 the warm deep. Warm deep, tired but loving, tired but loving. So am I, so am I, so am I. Change the channel to nothing, just the drum, just the breath. Good night, drama, you were exhausting. Hello, peace. You're kinda boring. I love it. I love it. The warm deep speaks in a language I forgot I knew. Not English, not any name I can pronounce. It's the language of before sentences, before reasons. When a sound meant danger or safe or come here. The African drum is fluent, the bass line is a native speaker, and I am a child again, understanding every word without translation. The warm deep speaks in a language I forgot I knew, and suddenly I remember the first time I was held, there was a sound. The first time I was scared, there was a rhythm. The first time I loved, there was a low, warm note. The electric piano is not playing notes, it's saying things my mouth can't form. The pads are not ambient textures, they're vowels from the womb. Last night the warm deep said something, and that forgotten language, and my body answered before my brain could stop it. My left hand opened, my right foot tapped my spine, remembered how to be a question. I didn't understand the words, but I understood the feeling. It said, you are not new, you are ongoing. Your sadness has been felt before by thousands, and they all survived. You will too. The warm beat speaks in a language I forgot I knew, and I've been trying to translate it into English, into therapy speak, into Instagram captions, but it doesn't translate, it only travels. The guitar played a phrase that sounded like my grandmother before she forgot how to speak at all. The warm deep doesn't need grammar, it needs listening. I asked the warm deep, teach me this language. It said, you already know it. You just forgot because the world told you that words were the only real things. But the drum was here before words, the bass line was here before names, and you were here too. You just forgot. So now I lie in the warm deep and let it speak to me in that old language. I don't understand everything, but I understand enough. I understand enough to feel held. Forgot I knew, forgot I knew, but I remember now. I remember now, the warm deep speaking, speaking without words, without sound, just feeling, just knowing. I am not learning something new, I am remembering something old, and the drum beats on in the language before